Hey certified weirdos, and welcome back to my podcast. So if you are watching this as a video, please do not ask why I have my earbud taped to my hoodie. I'm going to be doing arts and crafts while I do this. Yes, this is a key pen. It's a pen that's shaped like a key. It looks really cool. But while I do this, because I'm working on getting stuff ready, because I'm going to a flea market with my grandma tomorrow, so ASMR. I'm so sorry. But today's topic is musicals, which, sure, we all have heard of, know, and love. Or hate. But if you hate musicals, why are you here? Anyways, so, also if you can see, I'm not dying, I just have a pimple patch on my face because I get pimples. Surprisingly, no. So shocking. Yeah, everybody does. At least gets one once in their life. So yeah, but it's so cute. It's a little bat, and I love it so much. His name is, name him in the comments, I guess. We'll call him Odie for now. Definitely not Odysseus of Ithaca. But anyways, today's topic, like the reference I made, is going to be musicals. As most of you guys know, I am a theater kid. I love theater so much, and that has helped me a lot. And I thought, hey, why not, as my second, ever podcast episode, I talk about musicals, one of my favorite things. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. The main musical I'll be talking about is Epic, because that is my hyperfixation, and it has been for a while now. And you're probably like, what? Or that's an obsession. No, actually, I've done research. A hyperfixation is something that can help you go, when you're going through something, and helps, go look it up, because I'm too lazy to explain it all. But that's one of my hyperfixations. It has helped me through so much, and I'm very, very thankful for the cast and Jorge, because they're all pretty awesome. I'm very thankful for them. So, basically, Epic the musical is about Odysseus of Ithaca, and it starts with the Troy saga, and it's the Trojan War. The Trojan War! And it's basically the last battle, and the first song is just Odysseus yeah, Diomedes will lead the charge, Agamemnon will flank the guards, just hyping up his his crew, his soldiers. And they are all yeah, okay, yeah, and then they go and fight. Attack! I'm moving around, so that was that noise. And I'm still here, I'm just down here grabbing cardboard. You guys can still hear me though. Ha ha ha. So anyways, basically, so this is not sponsored, this is literally just a box my mom gave me. But basically, the ASMR for you guys, I'm so sorry. So yeah. They're fighting, and Odysseus gets I still don't know. I don't know if Odysseus gets stabbed or if he gets hit by something, and he's just it's what was that? And Zeus just shows up and is hey broski, I need you to do something for me. And Odysseus is okay. So Zeus is go up there, go up that tower, okay? So he goes up there, and he's Zeus is you gotta kill this guy for me, okay? And he's okay. He goes into the room where the guys that's supposed to kill, and it's a baby. And he's this is a baby, how is he gonna hurt us? And Zeus is he's gonna grow up and be an Avenger, and he's gonna kill you and your family. So what you gonna do? You gonna kill him? Or you gonna not, and then you and your whole family dies? So basically, Odysseus sings a song how he's just a man, and how he's trying to go home, and he can't do this. But then, he does it. He throws the baby off of the tower. So that's interesting. And then it goes to full speed ahead, where basically it's him and his crew are on the ship to go back home, and they're singing about it. I don't know why they decided to sing about it, but they are. So they're yeah, full speed ahead. My voice is dead if you cannot tell. If you watched my other podcast episode talking about the JoJo Siwa situation, I'm sure you heard how dead my voice is. and my mom is taking a nap, so I'm trying to be quiet for her. But it's like, full speed ahead, like that, you know? So it's really cool. And, you know, basically Odysseus is like, yeah, we can make it home. We're on our way home. I miss my wife. I miss my son. And then his second in command, Eurylochus, shows up and is like, hey, he's walking over to Odysseus on the boat. And also there's multiple boats, by the way. That's just the one that he's on. Odysseus is on. And basically, Eurylochus is like, hey, we've run out of food. We have 600 men in total. We need food. And Odysseus is like, okay, let's watch where the birds fly, because they'll lead us to land. And then we'll hunt more food in my second in command. So Eurylochus is like, okay. And then Polites is like, captain. And Odysseus is like, Polites, because they're best friends. We'll add, they're like, how would I say this? Polites and Odysseus' friendship is like me and the person I keep continuously collabing with, Charles. Hi, if you're watching this, or listening to this. But, you know, so they're like besties. And Polites is like, look, there in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. And Odysseus is like, okay, let's go there. And Eurylochus is like, wait, what if there's danger? And Odysseus is like, okay, if we're not back by sunrise, burn the place to the ground. So then Eurylochus is like, okay, just okay. So Polites and Odysseus go, and they're like on a boat, on like a mini boat, and they're heading to the island that they have no idea what's there. And Polites notices Odysseus is kind of like depressed. So he's like, hey, you can relax, my friend. I can tell you, and that's open arms. And basically he's just singing to Odysseus how to greet the world with open arms. And then they get to the island. They were walking around on the island, and he's still singing. And then they come across Funyuns, or Winans, however you prefer. I say Winans, so I'm gonna say them. Say it like that, Winans. And they eat lotus. They're lotus eaters. Okay. So Polites is like, hey guys, we need food. And Odysseus is like, stay back, I'm warning you. Stay back, I'm warning you. And basically they're like, here's some lotus. We can all share. But then Odysseus is like, oh, dang, this food is bad. We can't eat it because it makes us like sleepy and it'll control our brains forever. Polites is like, oh, okay. Hey, where can we get more food? A cave. Okay, thank you. So they leave, and now they're going to the cave. Yeah. But then Warrior of the Mind happens, and basically Athena's like, I'm the goddess of wisdom, master of war. My life has one, but yeah, I'm not going to recite the whole thing like that. But Odysseus is like walking around and is like, show yourself, because he knows like somebody's there. And he just says like, I can see you. And Athena appears to him like, I'm the goddess of wisdom. How can you see through my special spell? And he's like, I was lying. Anyways, will you be my mentor? Sure. Yay, best friends. Yeah, that's like the Troy saga summarized. But, I love Epic so much. Jorge did an amazing job. Okay, hear me out. Epic is underrated. Am I wrong? I'm also so excited for Ilium, because people are saying that Jorge is like the new Lin-Manuel Miranda. Mr. Jalapeno is the new Lin-Manuel Miranda, and that Epic was his In the Heights, and Ilium is going to be his Hamilton. Theory. But anyways, I am very, very excited for Ilium. Like, I'm already like memorizing the little hint of fire that we got, because why not? Is it me, or have you almost memorized all of Epic the Musical on pure accident? Like, I don't know what it is with me, but whenever I get a hyperfixation with something, my brain just knows it. And, like, I don't know why. So hyperfixations, like, I'm not going to explain what they are, definitely, but I did not realize what hyperfixation was back in 5th grade. That was, like, a long time ago, but this is when I had my biggest hyperfixation, basically, with Hamilton. It was, like, awesome. I still do know every word to Hamilton, and now the hyperfixation is faded. But that doesn't mean I don't like it anymore. It just means that that's not, like, my favorite thing anymore, but I still do really like it. I figured out that hyperfixations went along with ADHD, and yeah, I have ADHD, so I don't know, but yeah, I've been diagnosed with ADHD and depression, which is fun, but yeah, Epic is one of the things that helps me through it, so I'm really thankful for that. Thank you, Jorge, thank you. Yeah, for my birthday, one of the gifts, like, my mom gave me, like, 3 gifts in total, and I'm so thankful for all of them. Thank you, Mom. So one of them was a bit of, well, actually, wait, yeah, never mind. So one of them was a cameo from Mason Olshavsky, who's Tiresias. I freaked out. I'm still freaking out. I cried when my mom showed it to me. I started crying, and she was like, no, this is Mason. I started crying, and she was like, oh, no, Elix, don't cry. Elixia, it's okay. I was like, but yeah, that was probably one of the most exciting things that's ever happened to me in my life. If I know Mason isn't going to be watching this, but shout out to Mason Olshavsky. He is so nice and hilarious. Thank you, Mason. Yeah. So yeah, there's one thing. Yeah, and my birthday, so one of the gifts was the cameo from Mason, and then one was getting to actually do something for my birthday. I got to have, like, a little party with my friends. I'm not going to say where, because that would probably, like, give away my location, and I don't want to get doxxed, but I got to do, like, a cool group thing with my friends, and we got to just go, and I got to have, like, a birthday party with my family too, like my friends and family, and I had so much fun. One of the best birthday presents I've probably ever gotten was my mom's cousin, but I call her my cousin because we don't go by specific family genes, so, because, like, if it's my mom's cousin, hear my mom calling her cousin so-and-so, so I just say cousin, and like, no one cares. It's like, it's just a thing now, but my cousin, not my mom's cousin, but you get what I just explained, told me that she was pregnant with another child. Both of my family, I have 2 younger cousins right now. I'm not going to say their name, and then I have a baby cousin. I'm not going to say their name either, but they are some of the best things that's ever happened to me, and they are, like, one of the reasons why I'm still here right now. I love them so much, and I'm so thankful for them, because they really helped me a lot through a hard time, and I love them a lot. Thank you. And yes, I know what you're probably thinking. Yeah, but I was like, to my friends, like, no, children, no weird thoughts in here. Some people were snickering after I told them that, but I'm gonna have another cousin, and I'm so excited, because that is, like, gonna be one of the best things that's ever happened to me, probably. Yeah. So, Epic, yay! So, Epic is always gonna be a favorite of mine, and that has been my hyperfixation for, like, a while by now, and I still love it. I mean, it's not, like, something that I'm just gonna, like for a while and then give up. And, like, I know that's what hyperfixations are like to some people. Like, for me, I visualize stuff sometimes. So for me, I visualize hyperfixations as, like, you really like something, and it helps you through a really hard time in your life, but then you kind of grow out or find something new that you like. You kind of set it on the shelf, like on a shelf, and leave it there for a while. And, like, you can basically go back to it whenever you want to. but it's gonna sit there for probably a little while, you know, because if you find something new that you enjoy, you know, you're gonna pursue or enjoy that for a while. So, yeah. But Epic is like so awesome. I do not really have a favorite character per se, but because I love them all. Odysseus, Penelope, Telemachus, Hermes, Tiresias. I love them all so much. But I do have to say that one of like the ones I relate to most has got to be Telemachus. I think Jorge said this at one point. Telemachus has depression, and he like did not get to see his father like at all for like a long time. And fun fact about me, some of you guys don't know, I don't mind sharing. My dad passed away when I was 8 years old. So I relate to Telemachus with when he's like singing Legendary, and he's like singing about how he wants to know if he's like his father. That's why when I first listened to I Can't Help But Wonder, I cried. And also just because it was bittersweet to me. It's like, they reunited. It's father, son. Yeah, sorry. I just had to make sure you're still awake and not tired of me yapping yet. Yeah. Also, Hermes is just hilarious. I love how he just shows up unannounced most random times. And he just helps. He's just like, oh, yeah, I got you. I also love Tiresias. I don't know if you guys knew this, but in the background of No Longer You, some of you guys might already know this, but when he's singing the second chorus, it's like, I see you on the brink of death, before the end, that last one. You can hear opera singing in the background. It says something. It's not just random opera singing. It says, so while Tiresias is singing, it's okay. Siren song, fight Scylla, mutiny, lightning bolt, hurt Poseidon, kill all the suitors for love no longer you. And then it's the Odysseus in the background. So that I did not know. My mom actually showed that to me. It was like, Elix, you have to see this. So I was like, oh, okay. And she showed it to me, and I was like, what? I did not know that, and that was like probably one of the coolest things I've ever found out in my life. That was shocking. So yeah, that was really, really cool. So thank you for showing that to me, Mother. I love you. Yeah, that was always like awesome to me. How much thought and detail Jorge put into these, like, and also this in general, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Another thing that I really like about Epic is how everything is, like, intertwined, you know? There's references to things that happened 17 songs ago, you know? Like, you can hear just little snippets of stuff, and it's so amazing how somebody could write that whole thing. It's amazing, and it makes me, like, shocked, you know? Yeah, I love singing Epic in the shower, or just when I'm alone and I'm, like, lonely, because who doesn't put on a concert for yourself in the shower? I think my dog is probably really tired of me singing Epic. My dog, Pepper, the one that I'm just, you know, gonna sell all the bracelets for, Pepper, she's hilarious. She likes to sit outside of the shower and, like, try to lick the water. Like, she'll, like, kind of open the curtain and she tries to lick the water, which really concerns me. And I was singing the whole Ithaca saga for her, and she probably got so tired of me that she started barking at me, so I shut up. And then, yeah, but it turns out she really just wanted to, like, get pets and drink the shower water. I love my dog. But, yeah, so there's that. I'm really glad that the friend who got me into Epic got me into it, because it's helped me through so much, really. Like, whenever I feel like I'm left out or just alone, or I'm want to like super slide or self harm, you know? It's like that has helped me so much. It's helped me fight those urges, and yes, I'm still struggling with all that stuff, but Epic has helped me a lot. Also, thank you. I don't know if this person is out there. I don't know if they're gonna even be watching this, but Cece. I don't know if there's a Cece watching this, but there was a girl I met when I was in the hospital when I took that long break, that like a whole week break. I met named Cece, non-binary, kind of long hair. They were one of the nicest people I met there, and they were like, "Hey, Elix, do you want to ask the workers if we can listen to Epic?" I was like, "The musical?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, Elix, you'd like it. It's really cool." And I was like, "Okay, sure." So we asked, and they were like, "Okay, does it swear? A little. Clean version. Okay." So me, Cece, and another person, Kay. I'm just gonna call her Kay. We all sat down in front of like this thingy so we could listen to it. We listened to the Troy and some of the Cyclops saga. I was like locked in. It was so cool. And Cece, they actually were in the room across from mine. So like we would both get to wave at each other and be like, "Hi." So so thank you, Cece. Thank you. I did not have a good time when I was at the hospital. It was very sad. I was very lonely. And I missed my mom, I missed my dog, I missed my friends, and I missed so much school. I had to make up so much work. It was not fun. But everyone that was like there knew like, okay, this is why I'm here. I don't want to be here. Let's make the most of it and be goofy, you know? And so everyone was kind of just like, you know, I don't want to be here. I don't want you to be here because I want you to be better and to be doing better. But we're here. Let's make the most of it, and let's try to be friends, and let's just do this and act like we're getting along so we can go home, kind of thing. And I did make some interesting, if not fun, memories there. And like I've had better memories, but like, you know, okay, back on topic. Like, go back. They were actually better than some bad memories I have. But you know, it was okay, but it wasn't at the same time, and it's okay to not be okay. That's what hyperfixations are for. So yeah, I've been listening to Epic, not as much, but I still love it, and I don't think the hyperfixation is going away yet, and I'm so thankful for that, because Epic. Yeah. Trying to think. I also love Hold 'Em Down, and you're probably thinking, whoa, wait, Hold 'Em Down? Hold Them Down? Yes, Hold 'Em Down. I love that song, but I changed it. So, you know how, in the end of Hold 'Em Down, they are like, and when the deed is done, the queen will have no one. Well, I made a remix, a parody, so you aren't singing the bad stuff. And when the deed is done, the queen will have no one to stop us from grabbing our favorite chessboard, stopping us from taking over the kingdom we adore. And then we'll set it up as I prepare to battle, set it up as we fight for the throne. Hold her down while her king's locked in a corner. I will not let any pawn go to waste. You know, it just goes on. And basically, I know it sounds really bad for that's because it's a parody, basically. And basically, that only that little part is Antinous, and I know I said his name wrong, I'm sorry. And the other suitor's like, hey, instead of doing the no-no to Penelope, yes, I called the no-no. This is a family-friendly channel. Instead of that, we're gonna play chess, and if I win, I get the throne. If she wins, we all, like, leave. That's what they were doing the whole time. Oh my goodness. Deer were running around in my yard. Just got like, what? Just got like so scared. Anyways, and then for Love in Paradise, when Calypso goes, soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time. No. Soon we'll play chess and rhyme and spend our time. I'm trying to make a Thunderbringer one too. Because, like, Thunderbringer, it's not bad, but it's kind of weird. So, like, I was thinking, pride is a queen in a game of chess. Hiding away where only I can attack her. I can't sing right now, I'm sorry. Try all she can not to be stressed. In the end, it's all the same once I, send my pawn towards her. We know her pressure. We need, once I, I don't know. I'm trying to make one of the Thunderbringer so it's not like goofy, like the Freaky Bringer. Who's the Freaky Bringer? You know? So, I honestly don't know what I do with my life at this point, but it's fine, because, you know. Yeah. I'm trying to think. The whole Epic cast is so amazing. Also, if you really like Telemachus, and go check out Miko, the voice actor for Telemachus. He's awesome. He writes amazing music. And if you like Hermes, go check out the voice actor for him, Troy. Yeah, he writes amazing songs. And right now he's doing a series, and I think he just finished it on like a song for all of the star signs. And I've listened to some of them. It's really good. And even though that's not like particularly what I believe in, they're still really good. As a Leo, epic, you know. And I don't believe in like the star sign stuff, but I still figured out what my star sign was, because I mean, I love astrology. So yeah. I have a feeling that in my class this year, and also just when we have like to learn about Greek mythology, I'm gonna be using epic as my lifeline. Because, you know, it has everything almost. Yeah. A few headcanons I love about Epic is that Penelope's taller than Odysseus. That just makes it so much more cute, you know? But you can believe what you want to believe. I don't know. I don't really, you know, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not a huge fan in particular of the Telemachus is actually taller than Odysseus. Not a huge fan of that, but I'm not gonna judge people who are. It's really cool too. I'm so concerned though. There are some people out there who ship Sharp Wolf. If you don't know what that is, that's the suitor guy, Antonio. Antinous. I know I said it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call him Ant. And Telemachus. Why would you ship them? They are enemies! Even Miko said he didn't like it. Listen to the legendary boy, the telemarketing, the telehealth, the telephone, the telegram. Okay, I can't think anymore, but you get what I mean. And like, I know Odysseus and Penelope, canon. Like, some of the ships, like Aphrodite and Ares, that's canon. But like, it scares me. And I'm not gonna, if you actually do ship Sharp Wolf, okay, let me gather my words. Like, I'm not gonna judge you, but social distancing. 6 feet away. 6 feet away. And, like, I know that, like, in some shows people just ship characters and, like, oh, that's cool, you know? Like, if you actually do ship them in a serious way, that's a bit weird, because it's like, I see Ant as, like, a 50-year-old man. I drew him as a 50-year-old man once in a doodle as a meme, and it was really bad, but we're gonna ignore that. Like, I'm not gonna harass you because of that. That's your opinion. That's what you think is cool. That's your deal. I'm not gonna judge you. But if you're continuously like, this is the best, here's why, this is the best, here's why, no, shut up, it is the best, here's why. No, like, that's your opinion. And I have my own opinions. So, boom. But if, like, one thing about with opinions and epic, and, well, not really epic, but if someone does have a different opinion than me, but I know that it's, like, there is something I know that's, like, not right, I'm gonna correct them, but not, like, in a rude way, just like, oh, I thought that it was blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, we should go find a dictionary, or we should go ask Miss Teacher Person. So, everybody, that was a very fun rant about random things. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's wonderful episode, and please wish me luck tomorrow at the flea market with my grandmother. Please, if you're religious, pray for me, or if not, just wish me luck. Elixir Zodges. So that's cool. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you certified weirdos next time. See ya.